bitter cold of the Himalayas, where oxygen is thin and survival itself is a test, there stands a place called Rezang. Here the air is filled with stories of valor, of unmatched bravery, of a fight that defied all odds. This is the place where 120 Indian soldiers from the 13th Kumaon Regiment took a stand against 3,000 Chinese soldiers, a force 25 times their size. A place where men chose to fight to their last breath rather than surrender. Today we're telling the tale of the Battle of Rezang, a story that will make every Indian's heart swell with pride. Watch to the end to learn about the heroes who proved that courage can indeed conquer mountains. The year was 1962. India and China, two nations once bound by a shared cultural heritage, now faced off across their disputed borders. The Himalayas became a silent witness to a conflict that neither side had foreseen, but one that quickly escalated into a full-blown war. The Chinese forces launched a powerful invasion across the Indian frontier, sweeping through territories and pushing Indian defenses back. It was a juggernaut, a seemingly unstoppable force. Indian forces were outnumbered, outgunned, and struggling against the harsh terrain and freezing temperatures. In this vast, treacherous landscape there was one strategic pass, Rezang, situated at an altitude of 16,000 feet. This pass became the final defense for the critical town of Chushul. If Chushul fell, the door to Leh and with it the heart of Ladakh would be open. It was November 18th, 1962. In the bitter cold of the Ladakh heights, a dawn that could decide the fate of Chushul Valley was breaking. Huddled together, each Indian soldier prepared for battle. They knew the odds they faced, 120 men of the 13th Kumaon Regiment against nearly 3,000 Chinese troops. The men had little artillery support, no mortar backup, and were painfully low on ammunition, but they were not low on courage. Led by company commander, Major Shaitan Singh Bhati, these soldiers resolved to hold Rezang at any cost, even if it meant their lives. The first wave of Chinese troops advanced in the early hours, moving across the ridges under the cover of the icy morning mist. Armed with automatic rifles, machine guns, and heavy artillery, the Chinese launched a powerful assault, hoping to break the Indian defenses in a single strike. But as they reached firing range, they were met with an unexpected fury. The Indian soldiers fought with unmatched precision and bravery. Lance Naik Ramchanda and Havildar Major Dharam Singh were among those who held firm, maintaining their positions, returning fire relentlessly and making each shot count. They took down row after row of enemy soldiers with nothing but their rifles, holding the line as if they were an army of thousands. The Chinese kept coming back, wave after wave, relentless and fierce. By mid-morning, the Indian soldiers began to run low on ammunition. But giving up was never an option. Realizing the situation, they improvised. One by one, they fixed bayonets to their rifles, bracing for close-quarters combat. As the next wave approached, the Kumaonis charged forward, slashing and stabbing with all their might. Yet even this tactic faced a brutal challenge. The thick, padded winter clothing of the Chinese soldiers absorbed much of the impact. Soon even their bayonets proved useless. In that desperate moment, Indian soldiers fought with their bare hands. Heroes like Naik Guman Singh and Rifleman Ram Mehar Singh fought with a ferocity that defied belief, grappling with the Chinese soldiers, refusing to yield even an inch of ground. They punched, kicked, and wrestled the enemy, giving everything they had to protect their posts and each other. Many were gravely injured, but they fought on, driven by a singular, unbreakable resolve. In the heart of the chaos stood Major Shaitan Singh Bhati, the man who inspired every one of his men to keep fighting. Major Shaitan Singh moved through the posts like a whirlwind, encouraging his soldiers, directing their fire, and himself taking shots at the advancing enemy. Even when he was injured, Major Shaitan Singh refused to back down. With bullets whizzing past and mortar shells exploding around him, he stayed on the front lines, pushing his men to give their all. Lance Naik Albert Ecker fought beside Major Shaitan Singh, his valor mirroring his commander's. With every wave, Ecker threw himself into the fight, barely pausing even to catch his breath. Meanwhile, Naik Harpul Singh manned his machine gun with unbreakable resolve, mowing down Chinese soldiers with each burst of fire. As the battle dragged on and the Chinese soldiers inched closer, Harpul Singh's gun jammed. Without hesitating, he picked up a rifle from a fallen comrade and continued fighting, determined not to let the enemy advance. In the final hours of the battle, Major Shaitan Singh was gravely injured by enemy fire. His men tried to pull him back to safety, but he would not allow it. "Hold your positions," he told them, choosing to stay and continue fighting alongside his soldiers. As his life ebbed away, Major Shaitan Singh Bhati lay on the cold ground, watching his men fight on with the strength he had inspired in them. One by one, the men of the 13th Kumaon Regiment fell, yet they fought till the last bullet, till the last breath. When the battle finally ended, 114 out of the 120 Indian soldiers had laid down their lives, choosing death over retreat. Only a handful survived, some taken as prisoners of war, while 2 managed to escape captivity and bring news of this epic stand back to their country. Tragically, one of the captured soldiers died during captivity. News of the battle trickled back to India. At first, people could hardly believe it. How could 120 men hold off 3,000? And yet, when the Red Cross reached Rezang, the truth of their sacrifice was laid bare. The site was littered with Chinese bodies. Nearly 1,200 to 1,500 Chinese soldiers had fallen that day. It was a testament to the unbelievable courage and indomitable spirit of the Indian soldiers. The impact of their bravery was so profound that even the Chinese troops were shaken. Just days after the Battle of Rezang, China called for a ceasefire, pulling back from the territory. The bravery displayed by those 120 men left an indelible mark on the Chinese forces and showed the world the lengths to which Indian soldiers would go to protect their motherland. Today, Rezang stands as a symbol of undying bravery of men who became legends on that cold November morning. The battle may have ended, but the spirit of Rezang lives on in every Indian soldier and every Indian heart. Major Shaitan Singh Bhati and his men showed us what it means to love one's country, to defend it not just with guns, but with unshakable will and self-sacrifice. So, the next time you look at the mountains of Ladakh, remember that they are not just mountains. They are the resting places of heroes, of men who chose honor over life. This was the Battle of Rezang, and this is the courage of India. Thank you for watching Tales of History. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the past and learned something new about the events that shaped our world. If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who love history as much as we do. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future episodes. Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating stories of history with us. And remember, history isn't just the past, it's the key to understanding our present and shaping our future.